Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Star Wars, the Black Series Maz Kanata. And she comes in the typical Black Series style packaging, nothing fancy. She is number 49. We do have some information there if it will focus here for us. Got the cool little image of Maz Kanata right here, which is really well done actually. And I do like it, and it has all the warnings and stuff. So let's go ahead and bust this little demon alien goblin thing out of the package. So we have somebody's grandmother out of the packaging, and some of you might say, why, Art, did you buy Maz Kanata? And honestly, I feel like she's an underrated figure. She was one of the top 10 figures on Crooked Mark's channel for 2017. She comes with really cool accessories that grab my attention. And to top it all off, she was on Amazon for $10, and I could justify a small figure with all those accessories for $10 easier than 20. But as for those accessories that I mentioned, she does come with a blaster, and the blaster is sculpted really well. Love the silver at the tip. Just a nice blaster. Then, for anybody that got that Luke that didn't come with a lightsaber, she does have Luke's lightsaber. It's not painted the greatest, but I mean, I guess I could go for a wear and tear for her keeping it stored up. And then the inside, looks like you can almost, a little bit bent plastic, you can almost put like an actual saber into it, but it looks very, very small. You're looking how it's like girthy at this end, and it gets really, really skinny, which is weird. Then it comes with the most favorite part of this, and it's not as cool as I was expecting, but still pretty cool. The trunk. She comes with a trunk, and oh man, the detail, the love they put into this trunk. I love the metal straps, all painted nice and silver or metallic. The wood is dry brushed. It just looks like an old rickety trunk. Looks really nice. The only thing that was weird is like it's not hinged. It's just they used the rubber to open and close. So there's not really a hinge. So I'm wondering over time if that's just going to end up snapping, because any plastic over time of doing this motion is going to wear those areas. But look at the inside. They painted the actual bolts on the inside, and they're lined up. Let's see. They're lined up pretty well with the spots on the top. They're actually should look like they're on point. Then you got inside the trunk, because you always, with that big of a trunk, you want to see what's inside. And it looks like just some cloths, some little relics and stuff like that. And then you got the top, or the part where the padlock would be. You could probably even take that and like hollow it out, and then actually get like a little mini padlock for it. But all of these accessories should just fit right in. Maybe not the blaster. Why not the blaster? Lightsaber fits in there fine. I mean, lightsaber's in there. Maybe the blaster is not meant. Oh, wait. Nah, I mean, you could prop it in there. You could probably toss a lightsaber on there and just have it opened. But the actual blaster does not seem to be meant to fit enclosed inside this trunk. So we got Maz right here. And you guys know this looks like somebody's grandmother. It might even be your own grandmother. Just, you're just not wanting to admit it. But look at the detail in the face. They use like this copper, bronzish plastic with the wash. It just looks really good. Her eyes are painted very, very well. And she's got like a little grandma hat, and I dig it. Like, I sent one of these figures to Shoki Reviews. He's a big, Gundam guy, bot guy, and I was like, man, you need this little old alien lady. She could be like your salesperson, stand in front of all the Gundams, trying to sell people Gundams. It's but again, she's a very underrated figure. I mean, look at the detail they put into this figure. Now her head can look all the way around like an owl. She can't really look up, but she can look down. Can't look up, but she can look down. Up, down, up, down. And not really any angled attitude you can give, but you see these little lenses on the top? They're articulated. Look at that. And it actually looks like it, sort of magnifies the eye a little bit. So let's try to do it where... Yes, it does. That's impressive. That is very impressive. Like a little piece of plastic they put on a figure and they actually did it where it magnifies her eyes. So I love the fact that these, just go up and down. You can have her set up however. She has this little rubberized vest here. Might even be able to come off. If you want to get that freaky with your grandma. But I'll just leave it on. But it is a rubbery style vest. Really good on the texture. It's awesome. Like texture throughout her arms and everything. It's just a beautiful figure. Arms actually have a really good, articulation. She gets that really good wingspan too. So full rotation, single jointed elbow, wrist rotation, sort of a wrist bend. It's in there, but her gauntlets, which I don't even know if they're really gauntlets. I call it maybe like jewelry. It's just like covers. It prevents her wrist from bending. And she got little rings on. She's just like that old lady that runs a pawn shop or a garage sale or a flea market. Like all that attention to detail. Really, really awesome. She even has like all this stuff hanging from her. Like the belt. These things are like little extra flappage. Wish they would have done something to the belt to make it not look so much like a piece of caramel or the color of a rubber band. And this concerns me. Like these are thin little strips holding this on. I can feel that snapping off easily. She does get some waist rotation too. Not much, not really any articulation. I can't tell if it's a ball joint or it's just a swivel. She's so tiny. And then she can do, guys, she can do the full Van Damme. That is hilarious. She is a ninja master. Look at that. Full Van Damme. Can she do, oh man, she could do a Spartan kick and a field goal. Look at that. She's got the little granny bottom with these pants. There is a hip swivel, which doesn't really break up the articulation too bad. And she got a single jointed knee bend. She's got these awesome slipper Uggs, whatever you want to call them. Look at that. No boot swivel. Look at that. Look at that detail. All the different colors. She's got the ankle bend. And she has the pivot too. So a lot of articulation in such a little figure. And you want to know what's crazy? This is the same made by Hasbro. They're the same ones that did Rocket Raccoon. And like I'm posing her and stuff's not falling off. Like the little Rocket Raccoon, his hands and bottom of his feet would fall off and everything. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I wonder how well, this one's more of a you owe me money hands. Or, you get the back of the hands. You talk back. But then you have, she doesn't really have a trigger finger, but look at that blaster. That's crazy. Blaster's almost the size of her. Like she would just shoot it once and just be like, you know, she go shoot it and be like, bing, and then like fall back because of the recoil. But I think that's pretty awesome, actually. She is a really cool figure, and honestly, yeah, I like her. I like her a lot. So let's see what type of poses and stuff I can get her in. Just a quick little pose. You can have her actually sitting on top of the trunk, resting her hand, holding up that blaster, ready to take out anybody that is to try to attempt to steal her booty. Got her in a pretty cool pose, protecting that saber. And I mean, she holds her pose quite well, which is pretty awesome. And I'm tempted. She might go in the back there. Because, I mean, she looks like she'd be cool to have chilling with the people in the back, have a beer or whatnot or a beverage. But it's awesome. I really like this figure. And again, I mean, for $10, even for $20, now that I've played with her a little bit, I definitely think she's worth it and very underrated. So if you guys see her pegging, warming those pegs, just pick her up because it's a great figure to have. And that sums up my review of Maz Kanata, good old Black Series. And if you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm going to keep doing reviews. And as always, I want all of you to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.